who can see PayPal on your paywall, on your payments links, and then use it in a trusted, as a trustworthy partner, payment partner. So, main value props of PayPal, right? Do you know we settle funds in T+1 days? Quick settlement, which is for your cash flow. When I say settlement, your consumer pays you maybe through USD or Euro. Within 24 to 48 hours, it hits your bank account in INR, International Rupees, without any extra cost, right? Second, we enable you, when you sign up with PayPal, we enable you 200 plus countries of the world. PayPal work as a merchant on record for you, like Natsar is here. We engage with payment processors, facilitators, government agencies to make sure your paywall is accepted. Your consumers out of those 200 countries can pay. No additional cost, by the way. Right? Thirdly, financial flexibility for your consumers. They can pay using 4, 5, 6 EMI. Let's imagine you want to buy a jewelry, diamond ring. You aspire to buy that, right? But you don't have the money at that moment of time. So break it up into 4, 5, 6 EMIs. You as a merchant get the whole payment, but PayPal will take the risk to make sure your consumer breaks down the payment into 4, 5, 6 EMIs, right? That elevates, your value by 35% as a merchant. Then seller protection, along with the buyer protection, which everybody knows about PayPal, right? PayPal provides excellent buyer protection, which helps. We also provide you with seller protection. You as a seller, you need to safeguard yourself when you are dealing in cross-border payments. So PayPal will come across and come one step forward to safeguard your payments, whom you are dealing with. What is the instrument being used in the payment? We have that robust network providing the right seller protection. Thirdly, easy integration. We are there with all the partners. We call out Magento, WooCommerce, Shopify. We have the compatible and easily to be engaged APIs. Our technology team is also here. You can engage with them to support you. So these are the value props. On top of it, we drive conversion. When I say conversion, so this is to link with when your consumer wants to pay. Like, let's say you're selling a sari, right? On a website where you have invested heavily through Google Ads, Meta Ads to make sure your website is famous in US, right? BangaloreSari.com. For example, your consumer finds you, comes to your paywall, and the payment does not go through because of various reasons. Or the options are very limited. That ATMs are not there, debit card is not there. So do you think the consumer will ever come back to your website again? Yes and no?
No.
No, right? So it is very important to drive conversion, which PayPal will help you to drive, right? 62% of every consumers more likely to purchase product when they see PayPal on your paywall as a payment method. 74%, which is 3 out of 4 PayPal users more likely to complete the purchase because of the options that are there. 1.6 times people buy more frequently using PayPal when they have PayPal wallet with them, right? And 32%, then the base, we have the best conversion. So these are our conversion rates on your paywall. Your consumers, your B2B buyers, or your service that you're providing to your consumers, if they want to use and buy, look at Latin America and Northern America. We are more than 95% there. So 9.5 times out of 10 attempts, the transactions will go through, which elevates your consumers' buying experience when they are using PayPal. And by the way, this is a very important part of your business, the consumer experience when they are trying to buy anything, right? We're talking about Eastern European and other European market, and Australia, New Zealand, and Asia market. So I'll quickly run through. This is very important. So what do we do as an inside sales team in India? We have a strong sales team based out of Mumbai. We have our colleagues in Delhi as well. So we support, when you reach out to us, when we find you, we support you on quick onboarding and make sure you have good experience onboarding yourself for a business account of PayPal, right? Pricing, that's another discussion we'd like to talk about later on. If you have anything related to PayPal pricing to talk to, please speak and please come and speak to me. I'll be more than interested to speak about it. Best in class products, you come up with your requirements, we'll give you the right products, but our products will fix your requirement. Support in cross-border nuances. Like, we'll also come a step forward to give you the right kind of approaches. If you are targeting, let's say if I speak to you, you're saying like, I'm targeting Canada and US. What kind of product, what kind of payment methods you should be using to elevate your business, gain more consumers out of that market. So those things are very important facts to grow your cross-border business. We can provide you that. We provide account management services. Seller protection I talked about, support on chargeback and dispute. Sagar will come up in the later part, we'll talk about related to chargeback and dispute. And I've seen a lot of people among you asking this query, like, I want to know more about how PayPal works out, chargeback and dispute. Those things will be clearly told to you. We also give you transaction level detailing, like who is paying you, in what trade, what is the payment method. All those things are segregated and simplified for you to understand. Third, support for growth. When you sign up with PayPal, along with 200 countries, we also offer you free of cost 25 presentment currencies. I saw a question where people asking if if my consumer is from UK, will GBP be presented to that consumer? The answer is yes. So we offer you 25 currencies on sign up without any cost. And that enables link to your consumer's IP address, the relevant compatible currency will pop up. If it is in Dubai, AED. If it's in Australia, New Zealand, Australian dollars, right? If it's in Singapore, Singapore dollars. So this way we support you. And think what? It happens in one integration. You don't have to do any additional technology, integration or investment with us. This is free. We give you best tech support. We have the tech team also. We enable new markets. I talked to you, 200 markets. Even though you're not focusing, those markets are there for you to expand your business if you're looking at cross-border. And yeah, no additional cost. So this is what we can provide you as an inside sales team of India. And I would like to speak to each one of you again if you have any other additional questions. Okay, I'll talk about a few products here so that you understand. And I also mentioned about your consumers' buying experience, right? And there is a reason why I talked about it. This is the paywall of PayPal, right? So if you are as a merchant, you've integrated PayPal, your consumers at US will get to see this, all right? Or maybe in UK. The top part of it, above Pay Now, is the conventional method. You don't have PayPal account or anything. You just randomly want to fill in your card details. We accept, by the way, all the credit cards that are there. Visa, Master, Discover, Amex, JCB. Fill in your conventional way of, details and go ahead and pay now. The bottom part is which is important for you to understand. Consumers, as Abid mentioned, using PayPal wallets. Click the yellow button, payments goes through another couple of steps. Pay later, aspirational buying, which elevates your selling proposition, right? The consumer will get to see, oh, I don't have money now, I have pay later option using PayPal. Let's go with PayPal. I don't have any credit card, debit card. By the way, we also support corporate credit card. I, as a consumer, do not have debit card, credit card. How do I pay? I have Apple Pay. I have Google Pay. You have it here. So your consumers, please understand, will get to see 360-degree cover in terms of payment methods. So if he's saying, like, I don't have this, you have other options to pay, right? It becomes very seamless for your consumers to pay using PayPal. So that's what a good consumer experience is about. So I want you to focus on the middle part. Venmo is not there in India. It is only for US merchants and US consumers. The middle part is where most of European consumers, they do not want to pay using credit card or debit card. They rather prefer payment options like alternative payment options like Ideal, Bank Contact, GiroPay and others. Those are your IP address driven. Those will pop up. Instead of Google Pay in that market, maybe let's say this, like Pay and all these things are there, they will pop up as an alternative payment option to your consumers. They can also pay like that. The other one I talked about, the conventional way, using debit card and credit card. We'll go to the next slide. Yeah, so we talked about pay later, right? Pay later, these are the countries where pay later option will pop up for your consumers. We are not there with PayPal, pay later to all the countries of the world. These are the countries, if you are targeting like US, UK, Germany, Spain, France, Italy, and Australia, pay later option is there for your consumer. So the selected set, because we take risk of consumer paying back that EMI to us, right? So we have around 80 million consumers who can get to see pay later as an option, right? Only on these selected countries. But by the way, we are expanding as well. We're coming to more countries to engage more consumers linked to it. What pay later does to your buying experience, high value shoppers comes in, right? Your largest become bigger, your basket size becomes bigger, which is increased by 35%. Grow your revenue, it lifts your sales by 11% and increases the loyalty to your website. Because that experience, the buying experience your consumer has, will talk about it to other consumers, to his peers, to other in his groups, right? Okay, I went to this website called bangalorusari.com where I used PayPal, right? Why don't you go and try Bangalore Sari? And they have the good quality, experience is outstanding, and they have PayPal. So you grow your business that way. Now to the next level of product detailing. So we have recently launched a product called No Code Logo, right? So this is something which can be used by a variety of businesses, freelancers, right? Somebody who teaches yoga, somebody who is a shopkeeper. Get to see a lot of foreign folks come in, do buying, right? They don't have UPI. You can use QR code. Okay, I am a website, my business is a website, but I don't have that much of investment where I can engage a system integrator to onboard PayPal. This is easy to onboard, right? So Sagar, will you please play the video. With this, I'll present to you No Code Low Code.
No-code checkout enables you to start accepting a variety of payment methods in minutes, without the need for developer resources or technical knowledge. With this simple and quick checkout solution, you can sell a single product or service across multiple channels, including via your website, social media, email, text, or in person. Accept PayPal, Pay Later, Venmo, and credit and debit cards. Get consolidated reporting and settlement to your PayPal balance. Get peace of mind, knowing you have seller protection on eligible purchases. No-code checkout lets you generate a payment link, button code, and QR code all at the same time. So, you don't need to decide upfront which option you need, and you can always go to your PayPal business account to pick another option when you need it. To get started, all you need is a PayPal business account. Then click on Pay and Get Paid in the menu. Next, click on No-Code Checkout. There are 3 item pricing options to choose from. One set price, customer picks from a list, and customer sets the price. One set price lets your buyer pay for one or more of a single item. Customer picks from a list lets your buyer choose from a list of items to pay for. Customer sets the price lets your buyer choose the amount they'll pay for an item. You can change the look and feel of the payment buttons and preview what the experience will look like. Once you've made all your selections, click the Build It button. A payment link, button code, and QR code are generated at the same time. Let's say you're selling headphones on your website. Now you have a couple of options to start selling your headphones. You can copy the payment link or the button code to paste in your website. To add the payment link to your website, open your website editor and go to the web button, such as Buy Now, and pass the payment link into the href section, as shown in the demo. You can update the color and text of your button if you wish. Then save your web page and refresh your website. Now, when customers click your Buy Now button, they will be redirected to the payment link experience. Your other option is to add the button code to your website. To do this, simply copy the HTML code, open your website editor, and go to the web page where your product information is contained. Next, paste the button code where your product information exists. Then, save your web page and refresh your website. You should see the same preview that you saw in your PayPal business account. If you don't have a website, you can select the payment link or QR code. To use the payment link, copy it and then share it via email, social media, text message, or any other messaging service in your region. To use the QR code, download it. You can print the QR code and put it in a place where your buyers can scan it, or share the downloaded QR code via messaging. The QR code will take your buyers to the same checkout experience as the payment link. You can easily manage your existing payment links or button code. Here, you can edit, duplicate, or delete any changes you make to your product or service that are associated with an existing payment link or button code are automatically reflected on your customer's checkout page. There's no need to regenerate the link or repaste the code. With no-code checkout, you can get a fast, easy, and secure way to accept payments, giving your buyers the option to pay how they want without the worry of how you'll get paid.
Thank you, Sagar. So, no-code, low-code payment option, right? This is one of the new innovations that we have done last year, launched recently in India. So, any use cases that you have, you can use it seamlessly, right? We also have a product called invoicing, which is fast and convenient, cost-effective, efficient, and streamlined. That is something you can use. We also have a video about it. You can also have a look at it. Yeah. All these videos, by the way, is there on YouTube, PayPal.